Look at all them fall colors over there, honey. Would you just look at them?
Look at them, honey.
Would you look at that?
We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna have a great day.
I'm a thrill junkie. I want to ride the rides, dang it. The garlic is garlicky, the cheese is cheesy, and the knots are naughty. Spooky and atmospheric, honey. Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Redneck Road Trips. In today's video, we are down here in Dollywood for their Harvest Festival. And we decided to go ahead and start doing our intro because it is absolutely packed. I've never seen it this busy down here. Like
Not even on Passholder Day.
Yeah, not even on Passholder Day was it this hard to get into the park. Like, we're out here at the front gates, and let's turn the camera around here and let you see. And we're just sitting here waiting to get through. So I don't know what kind of video today's gonna be. Like, it could be really short because we could be doing a lot of waiting. I mean, obviously it's fall, the leaves are changing, they're really beautiful right now. And there's a lot of schools on fall break in the area. So we might have picked a bad time to come, I don't know. But now last week, we were at Kings Island, and the week before that, we was at Cedar Point. And Dollywood's not open next weekend. This is like their last weekend for their Harvest Festival because they're closed for Halloween and stuff, so they can prepare for Smoky Mountain Christmas. So that's also gonna make it really busy down here. But hopefully we can get into the park today. Hopefully we can get a couple of rides in. It's not looking good, but maybe. And hopefully you guys will join us today. Y'all see that sign there? They anticipate that it's going to be a busy day today, which you can just look at this crowd and know that yes, it's going to be off. So we were told to turn on our hazards and head towards F. We've never been to the F parking lot. That must be the new one, because I've never heard of it. But the people in front of us have their hazards on too. So I guess that's where we're going to go. This is kind of interesting. We've never come in from this section before. You can hear the coasters running up the hill. We heard Wild Eagle go up just a second ago, and you could hear people scream as they crested the hill. There went, what was that? Was that Thunderhead? I'll get it out in a second. Yeah, that's Thunderhead. Over there's Lightning Rod. Now, typically when you come here, like if you have a Go Pass, and you get here first thing in the morning, like the first hour, you get the time saver lane, or their version of the fast lane, fast pass, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know that we're gonna get to use that today because I think it's already 10:30 and we haven't quite got in the park yet. See Wild Eagle going there in the distance. Well, we're in, and there's a shot of the new ride coming next year, which is why that we went ahead and bought our season passes, because I was kind of on the fence about getting it for this year or next year, because we've only been here, this is our third time, I think. And the first time it was awful because of pass holder day, and then the second time it was pretty good, but I would say that this time is probably going to be pretty awful too, because there's a lot of people.
This is the best time to be here.
I mean, it's, the weather's lovely, and the trees are nice, and they've got all these decorations for like pumpkins and stuff like this. Well, that's a Food City thing, but but yeah, I mean, the atmosphere's nice, but there's a lot of people in that parking lot, so we're trying to hurry and get to Big Bear Mountain. Maybe we can get that in for 11. Who knows? But here is one of their famous signs, motifs, whatever you want to call it, for the Great Luminights. I call this the Harvest Festival. Is that not what this is?
It is.
It's the Harvest Festival and the Great Luminights, right? Because at night, it's the Luminights. In the day, it's the Harvest Festival. Dragging up the hill.
That's one thing I don't miss about this park's the hills.
Yeah. Now, which one would you say would be worse? Was it this or Busch Gardens?
Busch Gardens.
Williamsburg.
Hands down, Busch Gardens hills are worse.
There was some massive hills at that park. The park was beautiful, but there were some times there was like sections of the park I didn't even want to go to them because I'm like, I don't want to go back up that hill. That's kind of like at Cedar Point 2 weeks ago. I didn't even go back to the back of the park. I mean, it was flat, but there's just, it's so far away. You can smell that smoke from the train. It must have just came through. So it's a little past 10:30 this morning, and the park is just so crazy that, I don't know. Hopefully, we can at least get one ride with their time saver perk. Now, something that looks new to me that I never noticed before is that sign right there, that Wildwood Grove sign. Have you ever seen that? Yeah, I don't think that was there before. Dig deep, honey, we're almost there. And by almost there, I mean almost to Wildwood Grove. We still got quite a hike to get to Big Bear. Now, on the way down here, we were debating whether it was going to be Big Bear or Lightning Rod. And when we got to the park, Lightning Rod, we didn't see it running. So I don't think that it is operating right now. So we just said, well, we're going to do Big Bear. But there's so many people in here, the phones aren't working. So I didn't know if Big Bear was even open. But I'm pleased to say that we've seen it just go flying by. So hopefully it stays open. Well, after about 10 minutes and absolutely legging it, we finally made it, honey.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh. So look, I think that is the fast lane right there. Because the other lane, I'm pretty sure, well, actually, I don't know. I think the standby goes that way and the fast lane goes that way, unless they have both queues open. I don't know. We're about to find out, though. So this is the time saver lane, and it goes all the way around and then down under and up to the station. And we are all the way back here at the entrance. So I think that it's still going to be quicker than standby because it queues over there to that building and then it goes through and queues into that one. But I'd say this will be the only ride that we get this morning. Look at all them fall colors over there, honey. Would you just look at them?
Just look at them, honey.
Would you look at that? Well, if you guys can see through that window there, but they must have failed to launch because the train's going back into the station. I've never seen that before. So it's safe to say that we're going to be in this queue for an extended amount of time. Hopefully they honor the time saver thing, because we was in line for it, 20 minutes before 11, so we'll see. I got a feeling this is how our day's going to go. I hope not, but speak positive thoughts.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Hey, I didn't sit the breakdown. I didn't make it there. They ran a cycle through to get the people off in the back, but I don't know if they're going to test it again or what. So
Yeah, the best thing is we're going to have a great day. We're going to have a great day.
we didn't play our song on the way down here. That Nappy Roots song, Good Day. Sounds like it's going to test. Yeah, there it goes. It is running for whatever reason, though. It just didn't clear this initial launch.
This thrilling journey through the wilderness will also take adventurers through a waterfall and an underground tunnel.
Just got off Big Bear. We didn't have to wait too long. I think it went like 3 or 4 cycles, and then it went, then we got to start loading again. And we got a good view of the building over there. It doesn't really look like they've done a whole lot of work in there. Like, you can't see anything on that lower end, so that's probably where all the work's been happening. But you would think by now they would have the walls up. But then again, it's probably easier to get the track and stuff in there. And then, you know, in the hot months, you know, you don't have all that up, you know, then the air comes through and helps it breathe a little bit. So they'll probably put it up soon when it starts getting cold though. Now I think we probably are gonna do fire chaser because it gets a line. Can't use the go pass now, it's after 11. So I don't know how long a wait that is. I know right before we got on Big Bear, it was like a 20-minute wait. So it's probably around in that area, maybe a little bit more, but it is super busy today. So I'm like I said, I'm looking for crowd levels around the same as pass holder preview day, and that was terrible. If you guys saw that video, which I don't know, yeah, I put that out already, didn't I?
I think so.
I don't know. I think I did, but if not, it won't be out before this one, so you guys couldn't have seen it. But we actually wound up leaving early that day.
You weren't even staying in the park.
No.
You didn't do anything.
No, we waited like an hour or two for cinnamon bread. So we was just ready to get out of there. We saw Dolly, and we was like, that's good enough for us. We got to ride 1 or 2 rides, and then we booked it out of that joint. So I don't know what all we'll get to do today, but hopefully at least we did that ride. Hopefully we at least get Thunderhead, which I know you won't leave here without Thunderhead.
I'll wait 4 hours.
No, I don't know if I'm going to wait 4 hours for Thunderhead. But I'd like to do at least that and Lightning Rod. And then we can just... We're thinking about getting the Tasting Pass. So obviously we're going to want to use that. That's a really good value. Or at least it was in the past. I don't know what it is this year, but...
And I like just walking around enjoying the atmosphere. I know you don't so much, but I enjoy it.
I'm a thrill junkie. I want to ride the rides, dang it. But, you know, sometimes you don't get to do that when it's packed and you can't afford the time saver or fast pass or whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, hopefully we can get a couple rides in this morning, and then, you know, this afternoon, this evening, when it starts to get dark, we can walk around and look at all the lights and things, and, you know, maybe get a funnel cake or something later. So this is up to a 55-minute wait. I guess we'll stick it out. I don't know if we've rode this year, so I don't know if we have or not, but I feel like I want to ride it today. I don't know why.
Always has one.
Yeah, well, it didn't. We come down here early November last year. It didn't, but that was in the middle of the week, so all the kids, or most of the kids, were at school. So yeah, this is. Oh man, we're used to getting fast passes and stuff, and yeah. After about an hour wait, we got the Fire Chaser in. I think we're gonna possibly go try to get on Wild Eagle. This is the closest thing. We haven't checked the wait times in a while, but it was up at 40 minutes there a little while ago. And that's how you know it's a busy day here at the park. If Wild Eagle has any sort of wait, or Tennessee Tornado, if it's got any kind of wait, it's gonna be a bad day, like a packed day. So, because normally Wild Eagle's a straight walk on. I mean, I think it gets like 20 people per train. It's a people mover, so busy day. says it's a 35-minute wait. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know that. Have we ever seen it this busy here?
No. This is going to be longer than 35 minutes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just got off Wild Eagle. A little bit longer than we would like to have waited, but they gave a warning about the lift hill, and we didn't really know what they were saying. Like it was probably about 6 trains before we got up, you know, onto it. But come to find out, I think they were warning about the bees and wasps at the top of the lift hill because it was absolutely. I've never we've always seen that sign out there that, you know, there may be some at the top, but like they were like flying into you. It was just crazy. I don't know if there exists a deterrent for something like that, but if they do, they need something like that there because that was bad. Well, it's 1:30, and I think we're gonna go get something to eat. I think it's time. Is it rumbling? Yeah, we're gonna go grab something to eat right quick, and then maybe try to get on a lightning rod if we can. I don't know. I think it's about an hour wait, which everything else has been. It's been bad, but not past Holder Day bad, and not Cedar Point bad either. That was terrible. It's safe to say we probably won't be riding Blazing Fury today. This line is all the way back. Like this whole area right here is just completely swamped. I'm gonna be honest with you, honey. As crowded as it is, I hate to see the food lines. Because there's a lot of people that come to this park that just walk around and get food and stuff. They don't ride the rides. A lot of people that do that, a lot of older people. And they stay down here on this far end where we're going. So this could absolutely be one devil of a wait just to get some food. Well, this part of the park is exceptionally beautiful this time of the year because it just feels like an old, you know, mining town or something like that back in the day, you know, in the middle of fall. Train passed right by us, but you're having flashbacks to that cinder.
Yeah, that hurt.
A couple years ago, we were standing over there, and there was a cinder come off the train and landed right on her neck. Yeah, we thought she got stung or something. So after about an hour and a half of waiting to get food, which mostly it was trying to get this from Miss Lillian's barbecue corner or whatever it's called now. Because you got yours in like, what, 5-10 minutes? But we finally got our food off the tasting pass, so we're going to give it a shot here. Hopefully you guys can hear us over this music. We had to sit where we could, and we're right beside of the speaker up there, and it's blaring music. But so you got the mushroom soup. How is it?
Good.
Is it good? Mushroomy? Soupy?
It is. It's really good.
Has it got like a garlic flavor to it?
Yeah.
And I got the cheesy jalapeno sausage. I don't know how much I'll like it. It's got cucumbers on it. I was going to get the chili, but then I was like, well, I'd like to have something a little bit more filling, so that's why I got this, because the turkey chili is in a bowl about that size, and as you can tell, that's not very big, so it might be okay for her, but not me. And I'll try to do this. Not bad. I don't really taste any spice yet. I'm sure it's coming. Yeah, there it is. It's a little warm, but it's good. officially joined the clean plate / bowl club, so now I think it's time to try to go get on some more coasters. There's some big pumpkins, y'all, which they do these every year. Some over there. This Andy Wolf, I notice his name almost every year, so he must just do this just to be, you know, just to put some pumpkins into Dollywood or something. Lightning rod's currently at a 60-minute wait. That's about been the average here lately, so guess we'll get in line and try to get on this ride. It's safe to say this is probably going to be a little bit significantly longer than an hour because I didn't even know this queue existed. Yeah, like we have never seen this. So, I don't know. It's been the day of waiting, y'all, which when you come into a park and it's as busy as it was when we first got here, you know you're going to have to bring some patience, especially at a time like this, when the leaves are changing, fall break's going on. It's going to be bad. But yeah, I didn't even know like this existed. You can see up there is where we're going to wind up going into the station at. We've never even been over here. So it's kind of hard to see from here, but they're evacuating the guests from this train. We were actually supposed to be on this train up here. I won't show much about that, but we went to go get on, or we was next in line, and somebody got sick that had just got off the train, or was getting off the train. So we were actually supposed to be up in the middle, and the guests got sick, so they had evacuated everybody back in here, and they let us pick where we wanted to go sit. So we came to the back. So we got a back row ride, or should get a back row ride out of this, but it's just unfortunate. You know, sometimes people, they eat, they get on these rides, and you know, they're not used to coasters, and sometimes these RMCs can be intense, and you know, you just gotta know your limits. And here comes some of the guests anyway. They're still evacuating some of them, but if you get stuck out here on the last brake run, that's the way they'll have to bring you out. Well, y'all, we finally got off Lightning Rod. That was like an hour and 45-minute wait. Before we leave here, though, I do want to look over at these shirts, see if they got anything new. But when we get done in here, I think we're going to go and try to get on Thunderhead before we use our third and fourth part of our meal pass or meal plan thing. They got like these hoodies here. That looks kind of new. Yeah, that is new. I don't remember seeing that before. Is that plant? Let's go in here and see about the t-shirts. I think this is an older one. I don't have that, no, but it's an older one. The bad thing about this coaster is I really like it, but their shirt designs are not the best for this. I do have a shirt for Lightning Rod, but it looks like that, right? Well, it's the same like tie-dye, this black tie-dye look, but it's just got the logo on it. It doesn't have the car and the track. Now, I do kind of like this shirt right here. I don't know. I guess that's the front of it. So that one's kind of interesting, but I don't see anywhere where they have any of them for sale. It maybe over here. Yeah, here they are. So I do like that. I don't know if I'll pick one up today, but who knows? Which one do you like? Oh, it's got all the coasters on it. Now here is a section that I really like. Like, you know, they do the peak sequins at the beginning of the year, then the kites, or no, the umbrellas, then the kites. and then this, and then the wreaths. And this is probably my favorite one. Maybe the umbrellas might be my favorite, but if not the umbrellas, then this, and then probably the pink sequins.
You said this was your favorite. It's definitely my favorite festival they have throughout the year.
Well, I know you do. You like the fall stuff. That's just in general anywhere, you know, Halloween and fall and all that. So
You're all leaving now.
it's not really a big shock to me that this is your favorite festival at Dollywood. Here's a look at the Dollywood sign for the Harvest Festival. We didn't get to come through here earlier. We came through the entrance over there to the side. So I don't think it's changed other than the 40 years thing. I think that's how it always looks. But anyway. Are they perfuming the air with pumpkin? It does smell good. I'm not a big pumpkin spice type person, but it does smell good. But with that, I think we're gonna go try to get on Thunderhead. Gonna be about another hour, 35, 45 minutes, probably be longer than that. But that is our last coaster that we're gonna try to get today. I wanted to do Mystery Mine because it's just like they're getting ready to shut it down and retrack it, I think. They're doing some kind of refurbishment. They said refurbishment, not retracking, but we just assumed that's what it was going to be. But we might have to miss that because these lines are bad today. I mean, I've seen worse, like at Cedar Point and stuff, but they're pretty bad. Looks like the dance party's in full effect. You can kind of see some of the lights now that it's getting kind of dark in this area.
I thought this was on fire. It was glowing red, and I really thought it was.
Yeah, it's changing now. It'll look cool at night when it actually is dark over here. Which I think, like I said, we're gonna get this ride in if we can, and then go get some more food on the tasting pass. And then probably wait for it to get dark and then go around and look at some of the lights. Just got off of Thunderhead. Now I think we're gonna stop up here and use this meal plan thing, tasting pass, and get some of these good old garlic knots. I got them last year. You didn't, but you tried mine. They were really good. So we didn't get them from Lumberjack's Pizza, but they're supposed to have them here. We got them from the Iron Horse. But we'll see. If they don't have them here, we'll go up to Iron Horse and get some, because I ain't leaving the park without some. And it does in fact say that they have them, so we're gonna get in line and we're gonna get 2 orders. Well, we are not gonna be getting the garlic knots from the Lumberjack Pizza. They had some, but they didn't have any of the cheese sauce. And to me, the cheese sauce makes them. So, because otherwise you're just eating a breadstick. So I guess we'll go to Iron Horse, see about that. That's basically on the other side of the park, so it might be a minute, but to you guys it'll be instantaneous. But we'll see you over at Iron Horse. You know, as we're coming back through the front of the park, I realized there's one ride that we're not going to get to ride today that we always ride when we come here. The tram. We won't be riding it today at all because we're up there in Lot F, which I don't necessarily hate, because at night when you try to get out of this place and you're getting on the trams, you're standing out there for a good 15-20 minutes just waiting on a tram to come pick you up.
But I do enjoy the one guy that sings to you if you get his tram.
Yeah, I don't know who he is, but we've both been fortunate enough to get on his tram before. I guess he's still working down here. That's been like a year or so since we rode on that tram, but at least we don't have to wait at the end of the night. How's the garlic knots, honey?
It's really good.
I distinctly remember this cheese, or at least I thought I did, this cheese being yellow last year, but I could be wrong.
That's really good cheese, too.
What does it taste like?
Like Mexican restaurant cheese.
Queso.
That kind.
Queso. Yeah, right, let's give this a shot and see if it's as good as it was last year. Oh, it's really good. The garlic is garlicky, the cheese is cheesy, and the nuts are nutty. It's really good. Well, it's safe to say we both joined the Clean Plate Club. Those were really good. To me, that's probably the best item they have on the Tasting Pass. I've not got everything, so I can't speak for, you know, everything on the Tasting Pass, but you can't go wrong with bread and garlic and cheese. It's just a winning combination all the way around. So I didn't realize it was that good. Liz licked the cheese.
I already licked it out of mine.
Yeah, I did. She started on mine now, which I don't care. You can have it. We've made our way down here to the country fair section, to what they're calling candy corn country this year. We have been seeing, you said you saw some pictures online of people posting with these giant candy corns.
They're cute.
So are they new?
I've never seen them before.
They're new to us. We never come down here in this section. If you've seen any of our other videos, you know that we talk about how we don't come down in the country fair area, but we did want to come down and possibly get a ride on the Scrambler. Just because, you know, we don't come to this area, we wanted to show it some love. Down here by the Lemon Twist ride, they actually have this setup here. It's like a cornfield, but it's candy corn. And we saw, which you can't see it from here, I'll try to get that on video here in a second, but we saw some like carrots growing up out of the ground, and it was like candy corn.
It's making me want some candy corn.
Seeing all this candy corn stuff.
I know a lot of people think it's disgusting, but I love it.
It's like, I don't like it, but once I get started eating it, it's hard to, it's kind of hard to stop.
This is so cute. I swear.
It is. It's like, I don't know, was that like beans or something, like corn bean? I don't know exactly, but yeah, this is like if you guys have been here before and have done this before, you know, you guys are probably like, well, that ain't new, but we never come down here, so it's really new to us. Well, this here is something that we've talked about doing. I'd like to do it at least once. It's a buffet. You don't really see that a lot in theme parks. Typically, you know, it's just like you buy a meal and that's what you pay for it. But here, you know, as long as you're in there, when you get started on that buffet, you're good to go. That's a fun little ride on the Scrambler, wouldn't you say?
It just never lasts long enough.
No. And speaking of which, the next ride we're going to try to go get on doesn't last long enough either, and that is Barnstormer. So if we can find out how to get out of here, I can't remember. They've changed this section down here. I think we can go past that building. No, I don't know though. That's restrooms over there. We may not be able to get out this way. I don't remember, y'all. You just have to bear with us. We'll get out here eventually. But on the other side, I mean, look at this. This is beautiful over here. This may be our last ride of the night, y'all. I think we're gonna do this and then go look at some of the decorations. Just got off Barnstormer. Kind of prefer that ride in the daytime, I think.
Really?
Yeah, at night you really can't see nothing. You're just getting slung around. So I don't know. For me, so you'd say you prefer it at night?
Yeah.
It's not terrible at night, but I think it's better in the day. On another note, we're looking at this tree. Like, how in the world did they get those lights all the way to the top of that tree? Like, that's huge. I guess with a big crane, but
And it looks like they was they only did one.
I don't be negative Nancy about it. It's impressive that they could even do that one. Because, I mean, it's like way at the top of that big tree, y'all. That is weird, is there's just one. But it definitely stands out. funky and atmospheric, honey.
Just pull the van up here and camp out here.
Just right here for the night. You know, as dark as this little section is right here, you know what this would work really well here?
What?
Some scare actors.
Yeah.
Cause it's dark over here, y'all. So we got the pumpkin spiced funnel cake. This is the last thing on our meal plan or tasting pass. I got 1% on my camera, so this will probably be all you guys see of it.
Waiting on this all day long.
Yeah, go ahead and tear into it and let's see what it tastes like. Tastes like pumpkin spice.
Tastes like heaven.
Heaven. I'll have to get in there and try it then. Sorry about that, y'all. My camera died. I thought that I had my extra little battery pack charged, but apparently it didn't charge last night, so we only was able to record up to that point. Didn't really do a whole lot after that, though. The funnel cake, though, was amazing. To me, it tastes like apple pie. I guess it was like the caramel and apple. I'm not real sure, but yeah, apple pie to me. It was great, though. It was worth it. And then after that, we got to go and we did one more night ride on Lightning Rod. And then we got out of the park. But what would you say was your favorite thing tonight?
Probably seeing all the lights.
The lights, the food. Food's really good. The rides. I'm surprised we actually got as many rides as we did. I was not expecting to even get to that many. But now, as bad as the crowd levels were, like the crowd was bad, but it wasn't like Pass Holder Preview where we didn't even get to hardly ride anything. I think we rode like, 2 rides on that day and then left. So this, we got to ride everything we wanted to ride. The only thing I didn't ride that I wanted to was Mystery Mine, but I didn't want to wait for that. I just wanted to ride it because they're getting ready to refurbish some of it. I think I may have mentioned that earlier. So I want to get that last ride before the refurbishment, but looking forward to the refurbishment. Hopefully it'll be better than it was because it's rough right now. Speaking of rough, Lightning Rod's got a pothole in that little dip after the 2 main drops, the dollies or whatever you want to call it. Man, I don't know. I hope that don't get any worse. Looks like they were doing some work on it before. Like some of the track had been replaced. It's not looking good for the old girl. So I'm hoping that, you know, they can get that sorted out and get that fixed because it's a fantastic coaster. It'd be a shame if we lost it. But anyway, I had a good time. I know you had a good time. Hopefully you guys had a good time. If you can't tell, we're really tired. We're here outside the Planet Fitness. We're going to run in and take a shower right quick, and then we're going to climb in the back and go to bed. So until next time, y'all be good.
Stay wild.